buy Goat Simulator, or Euro Truck Simulator, or Farm Simulator.
But it would seem we have passed the knife round. Yes! And we're into the pistol. Yes! And Flamey! Looking for a frag.
Rain is dead already.
Rain is not here. He's somewhere else. He's in the nether. As HellRaisers.
He took a rain check.
Oh no! Why would you do that, James? I was supporting that because I'm not. This is why you were in another category.
I was just assisting you.
Thank you, James. Bomb is down. Bomb is down. And we do have a very, very hard fought battle here for LGB, but they're not going to be able to bring about a retake here. Hand in hand in death.
Synchronized dying.
Hand in hand in death.
I knew you wanted the joke, Dan.
Okay.
I knew you wanted the
well,
joke.
You just did a rain check.
I could see you hesitating. So I took,
Yeah.
I took charge. I made an executive decision.
Didn't I get a previous joke that you wanted? I don't know. Anyway.
Dozier with the Mac 10, Adrenaline with the Mac 10 again.
Alright, so just going to storm into the A side. This is generally the approach we've seen from the previous team. I love this approach to anti-ecoing teams. Just get in there. Don't let them pick you. Get in there. Stack be damned.
Everyone's dying straight away.
HellRaisers
literally
annihilating everyone. Look at this. JK, he's scared, man.
What was interesting was Rain was the only person on the A site, and you could see him trying to warm up the CZ there, whipping it out, but it took so long for it to be active. It's like the split second he was able to even fire it before even aiming at anyone is the split second he got shot in the side of the head. So at least we have that, guys, with regards to this blasted CZ. They didn't keep the fire rate nerf, but at least we have that.
If you were going to make a map, James.
A map?
Yeah, if you were going to make a map, what would like the theme be of the map? Like, where would the setting be? Like, I don't know, like you could have, for example, Mars. Although that wouldn't be very realistic. Not that
No, because there'd be no walls or anything.
Well, you could make walls. It could be a compound on Mars. A huge compound. Maybe it's like a military compound on Mars that no one knows about.
I couldn't really answer that question because I don't think there's like one just
you suck
theme.
at it, James. That's one ounce of creativity from you. You give me nothing. Leave me high and dry. My Mars compound. Anyway, HellRaisers working on the anti-eco once again, and they are just going to, this time, barge into the B bomb site and completely dodging the stack, which was on the A bomb site this time. I don't think it matters whether there's a stack or not for HellRaisers, and they are going to, in theory, should easily be able to pull this off, but there is two players who have now been put to quite low health, Dozier and Kucha. But these smokes are pretty fresh, so it's going to be a while before they can push in. They don't have a kit on anybody, so my expectations aren't very high right now for LGB in this round.
No, there's only so much they can do here. Try and kill people as they leave the site, essentially. That's all they have left. Jake, I imagine, is going to try and save that AK, and Zever's going to run distraction here, but it looks like they're hunting for Jake. Through the smoke, YOLO jumping Max 10, not going to do the job. Dozier gives him another few $100 in the bank, and he will bring that AK. It will live to fight another day here for the counter-terrorist team. You know Mr. Kalashnikov, who invented the AK? I think he died last year.
I can't be sad about that because he invented the gun, I guess.
I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying that he passed away last year as well.
I guess someone's going to make weapons. I don't know. Someone else, otherwise would have. I just want to check my Twitter to see if we had a correction on JKM's name. So I'm not allowed to look at my phone whilst I'm casting because that's
it's bad.
Unprofessional.
Tweet at Faceit and tell us how to pronounce this person's name, because I'm pretty sure it's not JKM. It could be Jakayim. It could be, well, the J is probably a Y, right? In those kind of countries. Like my name is...
In those kind of countries.
My name is James in the Nordics.
Scandic
my name is
countries.
James in the Nordics. So that might be Yakaim. Or where does the K come into it? I don't know. Someone tell us. Someone tell us!
What is the story here behind? Alright, well, HellRaisers is setting up for the A push. They do have the smoke over the top. Here it is, in all of its glory. As we do have actually Rain on top of the box, going to drop off the crate as the push comes in. JK with the spray for the smoke. Ooh, actually getting a frag there. Zevis picks up one from Quad as well. So this is going to all too badly for LGB. They might just be back in the match already. As we do have Angel and Flamey left over, but not for long. Angel is alone now. Bomb is on the bomb site.
He can do this if he finds the right players first.
Yeah.
But I have no idea if he knows how lit up these players are. He does not have any grenades, only a flashbang to work with here. 13 seconds on the clock, so he's not going to push for this. Which is a shame because, again, this was entirely doable for him, but it is no longer. Flank coming in from Enza here with the M4.
Oh, no.
I think he heard the counter-terrorist win and he thought he killed him. So he stopped firing because of the timing there.
That's true.
At the end of the round, that's brutal.
Oh my god.
Do you ever find yourself in a situation where you like spray somebody down and then you stop shooting because you feel like they should have died, but they haven't died and you have to start shooting again?
Very, very rarely. But it does happen. I know in Quake 3 there's lots of times when I'd be lightning gunning someone and I would just always stop on the exact last cell that would kill them. That's like something you develop after playing the game for a decade, which actually happens to a lot of top players. But we have Kucha who is AWPing here for HellRaisers, and you can see that he's going for this. If you get boosted there, you can actually see over white box, I believe, on if you get boosted on that truck, and it's a nasty.
Yeah, you can
position.
see all the way to the CT side of mid, but he's fallen off the truck like a clumsy buffoon. Wow, that is an interesting place of reference for Adren. Gonna let go of that nade early because we know what happens when we don't let go.
All right, so HellRaisers now have had a pretty slow opening to the round. They haven't found much more than a single pick, but that's more than good enough. They know now how LGB should have responded to this, kind of like 2 to a site, kind of. And we do have a guy in middle, and HellRaisers have Angel there to try to stop this man. If they can stop Rubino with Angel, then this B push is really hard for LGB to stop. And Rubino gets to kill an Angel. That's going to leave a very fast rotation through vents as LGB lock this down. It's a 1-on-3 now. Dozier has to deliver the goods. But right now, LGB, they've got the package in the vent room. That bomb is there for LGB. In they go from heaven. And that's going to be it. Very big frag there from Rubino. I would high-five him if I could, but he's very far away.
Again, we saw the nerf on that CZ come into action as the AWPer and headshot on B tried to whip out the CZ to defend himself, but defend himself he couldn't because it takes so long to warm up, and that makes me happy. So potentially, again, it's made it a situational gun, which is a good thing, rather than an all-round dirt gun. So sometimes the P250 is going to be more appropriate. People have to figure out what is better where. Now, Eco here for HellRaisers. He's going to get completely shut down on the A side. Adren, last man standing. He does have the bomb at least. Try some mad acrobatics, but it will all be for nothing, as that round is going to be a clean sheet for LGB. Once again, guys, this is one game apiece. This is the final game here in this best of 3 to go through to the next round.
And do we currently know who that is going to play? See if we can figure that one out.
I think there's still 4 teams remaining, so we'll find that out a bit later on.
Right, well, potential counter boost here, which would be, I love that. Let's get back on those players. Oh yeah, there we go. Zevis over the top. He's got the Sullivan boys. He's going in the back. Easy kill. Adren is dead. And he spotted the bomb as well. So this is a really nice result now for Zeves. You look at this, he's fallen back through main. He's totally safe. So now HellRaisers have to delay a bit. They've got to like figure out what to do here. Because Zeves saw everything.
Okay, still 1 minute on the clock for the T's here. It's 4 people apiece. They're all stuck around the T side of mid for the time being. Just going to start pushing through now. CTs with no control over mid for the time being have reverted back to the car area, and we can see Enter here going to be playing for Sound, just keeping a control of CT while this push towards A comes in. This is actually quite a bad position for HellRaisers because they're going to have a 3-pronged assault from the CTs, from behind, from the side, from in front. It's Dozier versus 3 now. Looking for that frag. 26 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't have the bomb either. I think he's going to have to go for both frags here. 3 HP, all of 3 HP right now. Looking for a head to connect with. And I think he may have to resign too. Just trying to save now. Indeed he will, with 10 seconds left on the clock. So let's have a look at the economy for both teams here, as LGB are imminently going to be 1 round up, making it 4-3. See that attempted wallbang. They know he's low. Just trying to finish him off any way they can, but they're not going to find him on this occasion. So LGB starting to build a tiny bit of bank. Very, very small. HellRaisers win this round. Looking unlikely, but if they win this round, then they'll stop LGB from the riches, from the affluence, from the opulence. Only Dozier, with that saved AK from the previous round, got all his armor as well. Hasn't checked sandbags properly, and that's going to be the rifle down. And in a place that is somewhat unreachable for the time being. Angel and Kucha left. And this should be a short and sweet cleanup for the CTs.
Yeah, pretty rough there. How do they get the weapon? They're still hell-bent on picking this weapon up. How do they get it? Easy to get it.
Oh, denied! You see the gun, you want the gun, but here is some fire. Now with Angel, with no one to boost him unless one of the CTs is in a state of confusion, he still has the bomb, 54 seconds left. No connections there with that Deeg.
Aim punch, man, it's too strong, too good. Here we go though, Kucha on the AW. What's his spawn? Where are you at, Kucha? There you are. So not the best spawn in the world. I mean, some teams would actually toss the orb there to Dozier, so then Dozier can make the white box pick. And you can see how fast he is. But instead, Kucha can do all kinds of things. Okay, so they're going to go for the two-man boost up the top here. Alright, so looking for the far angles. And so far, we do have Zevez, who's like really close, and Kucha responds. That was a very aggressive movement. We can see Zevez is not afraid to step behind enemy lines. He's done that more than once now. But middle does seem to be occupied now by HellRaisers. This is something they haven't had very often. And once you have middle, you have a lot of options to actually take A or B and control the momentum in the round. And so far, with how HellRaisers are positioned, they haven't committed either way. If they want A, they've got to take over A main. If they want B, but they've got to take over B storage. It's as simple as that. And they've cleared neither so far.
Okay, so you see LGB looking for information now. They're trying to find out what on earth is going on, but they don't really know. So having to commit 2 players deep into the B bomb site. So when this push comes in A, the rotation will be a long one. Rain does not want to get caught with a nade in his hand. See enough of that from the CTs. Sorry, from HellRaisers. Rubino, though, gets good timing to get a frag there after Rain goes down, but the bomb site is in control of HellRaisers. Rubino doing his best to try and stop them crossing to get that bomb down. But he is going to fall eventually, and now the bomb is going to go down. Flamey is the one carrying it. 3 versus 2. HellRaisers with a reasonable amount of time to get into post-plant positions. Going to go for that boost at the back of the site, which is going to allow Kucha to get a nice frag on to that A approach from mid. Jake, last person standing, versus 3. He's going to just try to do as much damage as possible here. Kucha is holding a similar angle to him. And they are covered by the smoke, so they will be able to exit. Ooh, Kucha almost teased there with a frag, but so they will make their exits.
So one solution for this problem that happened for LGB there is, like, once you lose middle and you lose a player, so let's say middle's occupied by HellRaisers there, you have essentially 4 players left on the CT side. So the dilemma becomes, where are they going to attack? And what some teams try to do is, usually what they'll do is they'll try to, like, have 2 players try to take over a main or get info on it, or at least have someone take it deep. Because then, if that happens, you then know, because as I said, like, they have to either take A main or B storage if they're going to go for A or B split. Then you can know, and that's a really big deal. And we saw that LGB kind of were paralyzed there, and they didn't go for any info, and so it hit them, and they had to react in the spot, and they were too far away.
You can see Zevez has once again pushed all the way through to the T side of mid. Just going to be loitering around that smoke. Going to come back out and take down Angel. So that's going to be mid in control of the CTs, but Kucha's just fishing for that orb, and he gets it. 50 HP left on him. You can see Rain has been boosted onto the A site. This may win the round for him. Oh, he's made his presence known. Takes the Dren down on the second attempt. That's a bomb down as well. Very interesting position. Can Kucha kill him from that angle? Yes, he can. Even with 50 HP left, Rain gonna fall to his death there. Only Jake left on the side to defend. Gets the first frag. Could potentially stop the bomb here. Oh, that's the bomb down as well. Kucha is the only person remaining with the AWP versus 2. Gonna jump up, gets taken out by Ensa. And LGB starting to get into their stride here. Again, we're gonna have to see a bit more presence from HellRaisers maybe at the in the mid area at the beginning of the round because in that previous one, lack of presence punished them severely. You can see we have a force buy coming out now. 2 AKs, a Galil, a Rec 9, and a P250 for Angel. They are going to be trying to rush straight into the B bomb site. They're going to have 2 CTs waiting for them. Jake holding the angle there. Going to take down Angel. No answer from HellRaisers just yet. Nades coming in for both sides. Control of Checkers has fallen for the CTs. 2 frags, but Enza still on the site. HellRaisers are not going to be able to plant this bomb anytime soon. Support is coming in from Vents as well in the name of Rubino. So the flank is going to be real here. Only Flamey remains now. And he's going to fall as well. Only 2 players falling for LGB. And that is going to be a solid hold versus a force by a rush onto the B bomb site.
Alright, LGB, they're racking up the rounds. They're 7-4 now. And it doesn't look like they're going to stop anytime soon. So, and the interesting thing is they've been playing without AWP really. And that's not so common that we see that. I don't think... In fact, the last team that I saw that consistently played without AWP was an addition of Virtus Pro, an older one, because now they do play AWP much more. It was actually the addition of Virtus Pro that also didn't really AWP on Mirage as well. But again, the times have changed for them. So not many teams running these back and forth setups, but we're seeing that from LGB. It could also be that some teams, they don't like to buy an AWP unless they feel really comfortable with their economy. Or they'll just keep playing rounds and rounds and rounds until either they pick up an AWP from the opponents, or they're so rich that they can just straight out buy one. And it's not going to impact their economy or their future buys. So they seem comfortable in these setups with the rifle so far. But HellRaisers now in with their buy. Not a huge amount of nades, you can see from that flashes back, but if you play a fast round, it won't matter. And they are looking to explode out of A main, it would seem. And there's only 1 player, and it's on forklift. It's really easy to pop flash this. So Rain is actually backing away. This is smart. He doesn't want to get caught by forklift. In they come. Super fast push. Rain with the M4. Going to run out of bullets very soon. Flamey takes him down. And LGB are slowly but surely bringing themselves in for the retake. This is strong now for HellRaisers.
Okay, Kucha going to get that bomb down. But he's going to have 3 CTs breathing down his back very soon. Dozier taking down one of them. He's going to leave 2 left. Dozier getting the second one as well. All of a sudden, only Enza remains here for the CTs. Versus 3. Despite jumping, still going to win that first frag. Not going to be able to reload his gun in time to face Angel in that engagement. And HellRaisers going to bring a round back. You can see lots of money on the CT side for the time being. HellRaisers really needed that round, and that round they did get. See how many AKs they have after the drops. It's going to be 4 with Adren just rolling with a Glock. Not even... Okay, he's going to be... Angel's throwing his gun to Adren, and Angel will roll with the CZ. I was going to say, because running with the Glock only would have been a bit weird.
Would have been a little bit strange.
Interesting. Angel's got 2,900 in the bank, though. So I'm wondering what the purpose of this is, if he's saving for an AWP in a future round for Kucha. But never mind that, Adren's going to get the opening frag onto Rain. Looks like they've spotted a weakness on the A site. Last round there was only 1 person defending. Rubino's going to shoot his teammate in the face!
Still, they're looking good. Up over the top of the red container. Adren's going to take the frag, but immediately sent back down as it rests on Angel. He's got a CZ, and I don't know how that went so poorly for them. I mean, in the previous round, I said, like, Ray's position is super easy to pop flash. They did that, exactly, and they instantly killed him because he was so blind. Never been so blind in his life. But still, somehow, HellRaisers were not fast enough on the nades to actually stop, to get the plant down and have their time to take after plant positions, which should have been the natural progression there. And now they have a pretty rough buy. I mean, it's a Molotov and Flamey, and a P250 and some armor. So this is obviously the last round, but still, it's not a good position. He spotted his knee. He spotted his knee, and he got him as well. Oh no, that's very, very bad there for Rain. Good presence on mid though, as you're pointing out there. And they are rotating 1 guy up short to help reinforce A. And in doing so, they lose presence on middle. If HellRaisers clock onto this and try to take middle, they might be able to isolate a player or 2 and get another easy kill. But they are leaving middle alone for the time being. Oh! Angel over the top by himself as the push comes into B storage for B. HellRaisers not looking in a good position anymore. LGB, I think they've worked it out. We're going to take down Dozier. By 8. And in comes JK. Over from the vents. Picks up 2 frags. And Adren is against 4 players now. And he's going to go down. 10-5. That's a massive half. HellRaisers looked like they should have gotten so much more.
I know, and let's bear in mind, guys, there is a hell of a lot, no pun intended, on the line here for HellRaisers. If they lose this map, then they don't make it into the Faceit League. If they win this map, they go on to the next stage, the final stage, where there is one more best of 3, and that's going to be on Tuesday. So the winner of this round will play the winner of someone else from the bracket. We'll give you an update on who's going to play who later on. But this is a very, very important round.
Yeah, the Faceit League is really important because not only because the format as well. The format would suit them so well as a new team. It would give them the space, the breathing room, having week by week knowing matches to prepare for all that kind of stuff. But let's just see if they can recover here. The round is coming in. Push onto that B bomb site, and it's looking quite good here for HellRaisers. They've got the frags on the board, despite Rubino locking down vents here. But the bomb is actually going all the way towards A. Rubino is running a bit of a distraction right now, and HellRaisers have to be wondering, where the hell is the bomb? It is sprinting. Enter is running a mile a minute here to get himself onto that bomb site, and he is going to get the plant, and it's going to be there for main. He's going to be able to duck into main. If they see this bomb plant, they might be able to extrapolate where he should be.
Again, another situation where they have a one-man disadvantage. So Enter, rather than running away to try and take a post-plant position, he's going straight for a frag because he needs to even up the odds here. And he does take down Flamey. All of a sudden, Dozy is the last man standing, and he gets taken out by a jumping spray there by Rubino. And this is a difficult situation for for HellRaisers indeed.
This would be so huge right now if like a Norwegian team made it to the Faceit League. That is massive exposure. That is just so much more experience to further improve your team for the future.
Let's not forget though, if they win this map, they're not through. They have one more match to play on Tuesday in the qualifier finals.
Absolutely, and it is a hard one as well, for sure. But it is one step. So we see JKM there just pushing the door, and that's really nice because you can just keep pressure on A just by yourself there, and it's hard to punish effectively. And we can see Flamey is there, so he's going to be able to detect that there's a player by door. Equally, he can just wait there, and as his team take B and B presence, if he hears the stepping, he can try to like time it with his game sense. You know, something get right always gets perfectly, and pop open the door right at the moment the guy turns his back to the site. And that could be something that works out for him as well. But LGB are going to take middle here, it would seem. Look at that, 4 men on A right now for HellRaisers. Shoving their chips all in on A.
I love chips.
And HellRaisers are looking quite good to defend this. They already got the first kill onto Zeves. And now LGB, they don't have to commit, but it looks like they are going to go in at this point. And Rain coming in from the side. Very big deal. Gets the spray on a Dren. That's huge as well. But there's 3 players left. Rain is going to take down 1. That bomb is down. There's 20 seconds left. And HellRaisers are looking phenomenal right now. How the hell will Rain get this bomb and get it down in time? There surely should be no way.
They're going to start running away now. Instead, they're going for the frag. There's the first one.
Surely not. Oh no! LGB Rain, he's going to get the round. That should never have happened. That should never ever have happened. And HellRaisers, that was what they needed. They could have saved it. From that point forward, it could have been the exact moment they needed to bring this game back under their control. But instead, they falter.
There was no time for him to get one frag, get the bomb, and plant the bomb.
Yeah. And
they both stood in places where they just allowed him to get one-on-ones. Yeah. The second player, at least, could have stood behind the box where he could just crouch and the player can't see him. He can peek, and all it's showing is his head, but they're just standing both there. And I don't even know what to say about that. After Dozy is digging, not just Denver all day.
It is one of those moments where you're disappointed to see that kind of... Because that's one of those spots where it should be unwinnable. They should recognize the time and understand from that point that they just have to survive. As you said, like they had 2 players left. One can just stay. If they're really worried about it, one can stay and die and delay enough. But yeah, I mean, HellRaisers, they have Still a chance to bring themselves back into this game and forget anything in the past. Play in the moment. They got the AWP on Kucha, who is doing middle at the moment. They got 2 men set up on either side. One in the vent room. Is it red in the vents? He's not boosted up into the vents, but that's okay. They can apply some pressure here from the screen door. And we can see that actually is going to have an effect here, as we have 3 players now from HellRaisers moving on to A as they relinquish their presence on middle. But it is soon to be returned as Kucha picks up a kill there. Adren makes another frag towards B storage, and Kucha, at the perfect moment, is in middle, gets the flick onto Enter, gets the quickscope onto Zevez, and that was clean. That looked much better. Very textbook stuff.
Indeed, but they need the remainder of their round to go that way as well, because look at the round deficit. LGB, they have a lot of room to just apply pressure to HellRaisers again and again and again. They are 3 rounds away from going into the final stage of this qualifier. HellRaisers are at death's door right now.
Oh, wrong button, James. Wrong button. I mean, wrong button. You changed the binds. Tell me. But either way, this defense is really interesting here from HellRaisers, because what they've allowed to happen is a funnel effect into middle against the AWPs, and this is working out pretty dramatically well so far, as we see Adren coming in once again from the flank and connector and being able to pick up another one. The bomb is trying to slide its way into that A site, which is what the plan was all along, with the kind of split from short, and actually Zevis will pick up the kill onto Angel, and all of a sudden kills all over the place, and HellRaisers having a bit of a hard time here with just Adren left, and they cannot afford to lose this round. The pressure on Adren is so huge.
See if the vent's open. That would be a great help. Indeed it is. Oh, both sides are open. They will hear him jump down. Oh, he misses the bomb by an inch. Gets the other player though, so there's going to be no trade kill here. Doesn't connect with the face in time. LGB are 2 rounds away from sending HellRaisers packing. HellRaisers could go for a force buy here though.
I thought he had it. I saw it happening in my mind's eye. I saw Adren pulling out the next frag, giving HellRaisers the hope they needed. But at least they have enough for a bit of a force here.
Ooh, Ensa's gone for a UMP, so they're expecting... I feel like he's expecting an eco from HellRaisers. But HellRaisers can't eco because LGB have 14.
Yeah, he is pretty broke. I do like the imp. I'm an imp fan. So right now we're seeing a bit of a... Again, once more, a bit of a split and pick here from LGB. Also playing very defensively, trying to make sure that if there is aggression, they can from HellRaisers early on, that they can deal with it. Kucha actually just shuffled into the Squeaky area there. We missed that, and he picked up a kill onto JKM. And JKM's been playing Squeaky a lot, and it is a common spot for a lurker to play, gather info, and to harass the A bomb site and keep the pressure on. But in losing him, LGB are now forced to a decision. What part of the map do they take here? And where do they build? How do they build from that? Now, many teams do go for a delayed mid push in spots like this, but
if you're Ensa, who has an AK now that his teammates died,
yeah,
do you roll with the UMP if you know they're buying, or do you go for Tech 9?
Tech 9 always. Tech 9 for life. And Rubino with the event room take here is going to be very, very key now, as these players might start feeling forced to go for a peek here. The flash is going to come in as they realize that LGB are marching in on top of the site. HellRaisers with a nice cleanup on the B bomb site. The bomb is down. Rain is coming in from the vent now. He's got 12 health. This is not looking good at all for him. And HellRaisers may just have forged themselves an extra chance.
See, if you're wondering why he's trying to rush the site with 10 seconds remaining versus 3 players, it's because he basically wants to die going out guns blazing. If he tries to save with such little HP and he gets found by CT and killed after the clock, then he gets no round bonus for being alive when as a terrorist when the round ended. And he loses all the money he's carrying as well. So it's more favorable for him in that situation to die than it is to live and maybe die afterwards. So Tech 9 rush is coming in. Dozier gonna hold off all of 1 player and then fall to the remainder of these, but lots of damage has been done. Oh, they're a bit clogged upstairs, and it's gonna be 2 frags while they get stuck in the door together. This could go either way now. Flaming just cleaning up sweeping the dirt away and keeping HellRaisers in this game. That got a bit dangerous there.
It was, yeah, man. And when I saw the Tech-9s rolling up into the B like that, guns blazing, I was very afraid for HellRaisers. You don't want to mess with that. But especially considering they didn't have any forward smokes or any forward positions, they were just stuck on the site. That's scary. You have nowhere to fall back to. However, we are going to see what is, I think, the closest to an eco that LGB have been to for quite some time. And this is a spot where HellRaisers, again, cannot afford to falter. Oh, they're going to go for the counter boost. You don't need to do this on an anti-eco. This is playing with fire, absolutely. But obviously, it's a big risk, but a huge reward. Kucha's going to spot the entire team. He's got the silence, then going to spot them in the back. Picks off Zeves, spinning off the rush before it enters the A bomb site. Flamey, by the quad area, is going to be able to take down 2 quick frags. And the bomb will go down, and that sucks for HellRaisers. But at the very least, oh my goodness. That was brutal. At the very least, they're going to win the round. And at the moment, I don't think they care about the opponent's money. They just want to keep track of it and let it influence the decision making. But beyond that, they just need the rounds right now. That's all they're thinking about. We can see the big difference that $800 has made. Are we going to get an AWP with this? No. Okay.
HellRaisers starting to catch up. Double AWP coming out now for the HR team. Human resources.
I'm excited for the double AWP right now. Kucha and Flamey. Very interesting.
They're both playing A together.
Oh my goodness. Is Flamey going to push Squeaky? I love that.
Is he going to get flashed in by a teammate? Well, he's going to get naded by the opposition. Oh, and that's the box I was talking about, just showing his head. And that's an easy free kill there for Raindog. I mean, ideally, if you're going to be that aggressive, your teammate throws a flashbang behind you as you peek, but there was no such flashbang from his team. All there was a grenade from the opposition. So that was not really well planned out for HellRaisers. And I'm wondering if this is some of the issues we're seeing with this change. Such a recent change with 2 players. You have to wonder if some of the previous players were throwing that flash, and now they haven't organized that yet, or what the deal is.
I think Adren is going to be incredibly important here. I mean, I think the B split is going to be called for LGB. They need to make their way into middle. And we have Rainers in position for this. So Adren is going to be up against all these players. He doesn't have a huge amount of support here, and they're going to be charging in. If he can cut off these players or get a couple kills at least, then he's going to give HellRaisers a chance to defend this B split. But he's going to get a kill drop off. Angel's going to pick up one as well, and this is looking amazing. The flash came in there, but he wasn't able to pick up the kill in time, and LGB are raining death and destruction upon this B defense for HellRaisers. Things not looking good at all. It does manage, with no health, to make another kill. Just eke it out of there. He is going to get pushed all the way to the back of the site and taken down. Flamey coming in with the M4 up top. Good damage as the bomb is getting planted. Trying to find his way onto that wallbang kill. Enza and Rain very low. Flamey now in a very awkward position. Trying to get the spam going. Can he get lucky? He re-peeks now, the smoke is gone. That bomb ticking away. The pressure is on Flamey right now. He looks the pre-frame there. And in it comes. Rain peeks. He gets the kill into Flamey. And it could all be over very soon here for HellRaisers.
This is a brutal buy for HellRaisers. Flamey starting the round with 1,400 in the bank. Adren, 1,700 in the bank. So only pistols for some of these players. Those are going to go for the AWP. And it looks like he's going to be running with it as opposed to somebody else. We have seen him play the AWP in mid before. A while ago, though. But again, LGB on the verge of breaking HellRaisers, sending them back to training mode with this new lineup. Again, we have a potential boost coming in from the CTs, but will it come in time? That is the question, because the push is coming in, and Flamey has nothing but a CZ here, so Angel has to move fast if he is going to move.
Angel is so key right now. He's going to come in from the back. Angel with 2 frags, Kucha with 1, Flamey with 2, and that is it. Catching it at the perfect moment as they were going in and were distracted from the flank. And HellRaisers, they hang on, they cling on by their fingernails. And right now, they don't have any money, but doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. All that matters is getting these rounds at any cost.
Getting 1 round is all they need.
Tech-9's coming into play for LGB.
The more times they fail, the closer HellRaisers get to bringing this to overtime. Look at this rush straight through mid. Oh, the Tech-9 is real, and straight up to the A bomb site. There's going to be a lot of frags for Flamey to get. He's got 2. There's the 3rd one. How many bullets does he have left? 13. 4 frags for Flamey now. That is a massive hold here. Only one person falling to the Tech-9 train. Excellent play there by Flamey. All the T players coming mid to A. Flamey at the back of the site. Got maximum range there to spray those players down. And they bring it back to 4-round deficit now.
So, you know, that's the spot, right, where so many players are like, hey, I can do that in deathmatch, but when I go into a real match, I can't do it anymore. It's because it takes a very cool and calm and collected and confident individual.
Tech-9 conga line.
Oh, no. The Tech-9s, they're coming into play on the B bomb side again and wrapping around these defending HellRaisers players. Angel coming in to save the day. 2 players going down. I was afraid. But they hang on again.
Tech-9 conga line.
But yeah, man, Flamey is a beast. Bottom line, Flamey is the man. HellRaisers got 3 rounds to tie this up with an MR5 16k overtime in the third map.
I was gonna say like it's crunch time now. Like they have to win every round, but things will be easier going forward. I wanted to say if they win this round, because this is a full buy here for LGB. But if they win this round, then they're facing another Tech-9 round. So it's a knife edge every single round. Anything can happen.
Walking the razor's edge. And the thing is that HellRaisers have made many crucial round costing mistakes in the previous rounds. And that cannot happen anymore. Ingo flash there, Rain Dog able to take down Angel on the peak. Does only spot 1 player. The
problem with that peak though is that Angel is flashing himself in, and he can't throw the pop flash in far enough for it to go past that box, so it actually flashes people using that box for protection. He needs a teammate throwing that flash for him so he can peek. That's been missing all half from what I can see on this HellRaiser side.
They're rallying up, man. They're going to go for this. They're going to go over the top here. This is going to be dangerous. Once again, Future. Oh, we got the dink with the 5-7. Oh, and he clips him just barely through the box. Looking for the head. In goes the grenade. Oh, only 2 damage. Are you joking? Either way, Kucha has made this a much better look for HellRaisers this round. Knocking down middle as he did. Ingo LGB though for the push on A. All on this A push right now. There's a frag from Kucha. In comes another one. Doja helping as well. And they clean up. And HellRaisers. Every round is so intense right now. And as you said, in come the Tech-9s.
In come the Tech-9s.
Tech-9 armor, no less. And flashes. And smokes.
Tech-9 conga line. Wow, Zevez is going all the way with this one. Full nades, everything.
Just the full Tech-9. The full Tech-9. And they're going to go for that B push again. Oh no, if they get
Tech-9 conga line, Tech-9 conga
through
line.
the smoke, straight through the smoke, they're going to spot it, and they're going straight past the positions of HellRaisers. They're not ready for this, and 2 immediately eliminated, and the bomb is ready to go down here at the back of the bomb site. M4's picked up by Jacob and Rubino. Kucha, Angel, and Flamey need an excellent display of Counter-Strike to defend against this. And we've got Flamey looking for the entry, does take down Rain, and gets another one, the 180 there, onto Ensa. Angel and Kusa come in for the cleanup, and they make it happen. HellRaisers again, bringing it back from what looks to be hopeless.
What now, LGB? What now? This is last chance saloon for them to close this out in normal time. HellRaisers doing the comeback every round, such a knife edge. They had a massive lead here. They've been pressuring them round after round after round. This is the final round of normal time. This is all in for LGB and for HellRaisers. Doubled up again. Only 1 Tech-9 to be seen though.
And this is where it gets really frustrating for LGB, where HellRaisers start to feel good, because no matter what LGB are throwing at them, HellRaisers are finding a will, finding a way. And Adren, this is a deadly angle. Seen many players never expect this, never be ready. Oh no. The problem is that the smoke on main was going away, and that's why he had to back away. So.
Look at the damage trade. Rain, 10 HP. Adren, 16 HP.
It's very, very intense. And Angel, is it Angel? Yes, it's Angel is going to go in. This is kind of like...
Finally, we saw a flash from a teammate for him to push properly.
And I liken this to the banana push on Inferno for the CTs, because that you need kind of A main to push, but he went a little bit too far there, and Zevez caught him. We've seen this from LGB. They are very defensive, trying to deflect these early aggressions from the CT side of HellRaisers, and they are lining up once again for the B push. JKM with a kill onto Kucha. The B split is a go as the other two players go into middle for that vent push, and the bomb is ferrying over from B storage. It looks very bad right now for HellRaisers. It hasn't looked this bad in a long time. Surely they can't bring it back again. You wouldn't think that they could.
Look at Flamey, he's still on the A
Wow,
side.
why are they
This
still there?
rotation is going to be enormous.
I am lost for words. They're so far away. They can't even set up properly. They just have to go. The time is just there's none of it.
5 retake here. 3 versus 5 retake. This every second is like an hour for these guys. They haven't even breached the site yet. That's 2 of them down. Only Dozier remains. He's about to fall. That is going to be it. 16-14 by the skin of their teeth.
HellRaisers.
LGB take